Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we've got another story time, and this is about the nightmare week that me and my family had travelling to Disneyland Paris. So yeah, a lot of you might not know this, but yeah, absolutely, it was good, don't get me wrong, but it didn't go without its moments. So yep. So first thing you probably need to know is that we didn't fly, because we thought that it would be cheaper to just drive, and I mean, fair enough, the thinking was there, but I'm like, just fly. So, yeah, there was that. Ended up being 19 goddamn hours, so yeah, nearly a full day of just us getting there. So yeah, was not fun at all. But yeah, there's that. Another thing was, while we were there as well, we ended up getting lost. Like, I think we were driving back and we took like a wrong turn or something, and ended up getting lost in like this, like, I can't remember where exactly we were, but like everyone just started freaking out, and I was like nearly crying. It was awful. So yeah, I'd recommend always knowing where you're going. It was dark as well, so yeah. Another reason why it took so long to get there was because of we missed the very first ferry that we were actually meant to take, and so we ended up getting there a bit later, and literally all we could do once we got there was just sleep everything off, because yeah, didn't feel great at all. Another thing was me feeling like really sick on the ferry. I'm like terrible on boats, in case you don't know as well. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Another thing as well was when we were actually there, it was alright, to be fair. It was people jumping the queue. I can actually kill people to do this. It annoyed the shit out of me when people would do this, because it wasn't like even on rides as well. It was literally trying to get in the entrance, and everyone was like blocking like where we were like going, and yeah. Sometimes the only thing about France that ruins it is actually the French. So yep, queue jumpers, they can just all go to hell. Queuing to meet. So when we were actually meeting like the characters as well, we were quite young at the time. This was like 5 years ago, so yeah. Queuing to meet Jack Skeleton was 2 hours in the sun is beating down on all of us, and I'm like, I really can't be asked from this, can we just go back? But no, it was alright, to be fair, you know. My sister wanted to meet him, and it was actually alright, because he was talking, unlike the other people who were just in like suits. So yeah, we got, you know, just chatting, got a photo. I mean, it wasn't worth it for 2 hours, but still, it is what it is. And we ended up missing one of the rides, I think, because of that as well, but it's alright, you know. These things happen sometimes, I guess, but literally queuing right, and I'm just thinking, get me out of here, just get this over with. So yeah, queuing, that's 2 hours of my life I'm never getting back, so cheers. The freaking Pirates of the Caribbean ride as well, what took so long getting in right, and we were like stressed as hell, but we ended up really enjoying it, because we were all walking in and it got really dark, and I'm just like, what's happening? What is this? What is this? So yeah, wasn't. I mean, the ride was good and everything. I got wet, but it's fine. This doesn't really something bad that on, but I had to mention this. The carousel, absolutely good. But yeah. Then we had Cafe Mickey, where you could meet Mickey Mouse, because Mickey Mouse is absolute, he's an icon. But yeah, I remember that being ridiculously overpriced. It was, I mean, I liked it and everything. It was his birthday at the time as well, so, you know, like queues and people. So yeah, there was this one family as well that were like 3 or 4 tables like across from us. We were like here and they were like way down there, and they had him there for ages, right? After everyone else has already came around, and they were like entertaining us by like, I don't know, just doing stuff. They were trying to kill time basically, because these lot were taking ages, like with photos and everything. It was horrible. It's like, yeah. Another thing as well is I believe it was on the Wednesday. We went to the pool and, you know, swimming and everything's good. We were there for like, can't remember how long, but ended up getting out, and we had a meal booked for that night as well, and so we went, and there was this family, I believe they were from Germany, and they were half an hour late, and so guess who suffered because of that? We did, and literally just sat there, and I'm just like, just get us in, man, because I was absolutely starving at the time, and they were just sat in front of us, and it wasn't fun basically. I felt like dying at that moment, so yep. The thing as well is my stepbrother as well got a photo with, you know, the umbrella, like the Mary Poppins umbrella, right? And there was this woman who's like, he's getting his photo taken, and there's this woman literally in front of him that's giving him the death stare, and it's like, I believe she was Italian or something, but it's like, that's so rude, man. Like, you're a grown woman, and he's like, I believe he was 11 at the time, and it's like, just get a life, man. Just, yeah, it's really sad, really is. To top it all off, we have the traffic on the, I believe it was even worse of a drive getting home actually. You know, when you're like going somewhere and it takes ages, but the drive back is usually better. No, the drive back was worse. And the traffic was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. But, you know, sometimes these things can't be helped. I just remember being like, oh, it was horrible. And we're never doing that. Next time we go, which I believe is, don't know, like 5 years, we're definitely, yeah, we're flying. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this story time. So, yeah, see ya.